Let's dive in. Today, we're exploring the fascinating dance between the Moon and Uranus in Synastry, a cosmic cocktail that promises excitement, unpredictability, and deep emotional growth. It's a relationship dynamic where the Moon's emotional nature meets Uranus's unpredictable energy, creating a unique blend of sudden emotional shifts and a strong desire for freedom. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of this intriguing connection? Now, let's journey through the celestial tapestry of this relationship, discovering what this fiery combination actually means. This dynamic can spark immediate and undeniable attraction. Imagine a movie scene where two people lock eyes, a bolt of electricity surging through them, an explosive excitement, and strong sexual attraction. That's the initial spark. This often stems from a mutual desire to meet emotional needs but on their own terms. It's a dance of intellectual stimulation, a space where change is the only constant. There are periodic disruptions and periods of nervousness. Think of it as a roller coaster of emotions. The key? Avoid being overly attached and always keep communication open. Offer emotional check-ins and remember that moods can shift quickly. This combination is not for the faint of heart. It's about navigating a deep well of feelings while embracing unique expressions and understanding that personal space and individuality are paramount. Now here's where it gets interesting. This isn't your typical relationship. It's a dynamic and ever-changing relationship, where the potential feels vast. Physical attraction can be intense, and the intensity of the emotional experiences is unmatched. The core of it all, however, centers around individual growth and the freedom to express oneself. Change, as they say, becomes the only constant. This partnership can be unconventional in many ways. Picture a couple who suddenly decides to move to a new city, completely transforming their living arrangements on a whim. This dynamic often challenges traditional relationship norms, constantly exploring new experiences. Embrace change, communicate honestly, and always encourage individual evolution. Sharing new experiences is key, but awareness is needed, always and in every moment. Each aspect creates a unique flavor. The key aspects of this unique pairing include the directness of a conjunction, which is immediate and potent, like a direct current. In opposition, there is strong attraction but also friction, a thrilling challenge. A square, it's all about tension, challenges, growth, and transformation. Finally, trine and sextile, a smoother flow, mutual support that helps them grow. The degree of separation, or the orb, defines the acceptable distance, with orbs of 5 to 8 degrees being used for personal planets. Now, consider the element signs. Fire signs bring excitement and impulsive behavior. Earth signs lead to a more cautious approach to change. Air signs emphasize intellectual exploration and open-mindedness, while water signs delve into deeply emotional experiences. Where does this transformative energy express itself? The Moon in the first with Uranus will bring about unconventional partners. The Moon in the fifth with Uranus represents freedom of expression and creativity. Moon in the seventh with Uranus often indicates unusual partnerships, and Moon in the 12th with Uranus challenges subconscious patterns. Embrace change, communicate openly, respect boundaries, cultivate independence, seek intellectual stimulation, and manage expectations. Focus on the positive, because with this combination, there will be exciting highs and challenging lows. Consider the balance between security and freedom. The Moon person craves predictability, while the Uranus person thrives on independence. But wait, there's a catch. Understanding the Moon and Uranus person's desires and fears is essential. The Moon's need for security, stability, predictability, and emotional validation clashes with Uranus's urge for freedom, independence, novelty, and the avoidance of constraints. For example, the Uranus person might sometimes withdraw emotionally, leaving the Moon person feeling insecure, which is where open communication is essential. The unpredictability of the Moon creates a roller coaster of emotions, and Uranus's influence can make things more volatile. Because of this, it's essential to develop emotional regulation, to establish boundaries, and to practice active listening. Embrace individuality and, when you can, seek professional guidance. Think about it. What makes you feel secure in a relationship? How can you create space for your partner's individuality? How do you react to sudden change? What are your relationship deal breakers? And how can you balance the excitement with emotional awareness? To make this work, consider implementing a few rituals. An emotional check-in ritual to gauge each other's needs, adventure date, planning to add some excitement, and individual time agreements to respect space and personal pursuits. Remember, emotional shifts are inevitable, but a strong need for freedom and unique expression is key. Profound personal growth is possible, but it requires embracing the unexpected and adapting to constant change. Now, I want to get your thoughts. What are your experiences with this combination? Have you ever felt this type of instant attraction? Share your stories in the comments below. But remember, you have to know yourself first. What would you do if things got heated? What are your go-to methods for taking a step back and cooling off? I got a comment recently from someone named Sarah who said, "This really resonates with me. My partner and I are a Moon-Uranus pairing, and it's been the wildest, most fulfilling ride of my life." And then there's Mark who said, "It's tough, though. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. It can be a lot of work, but it can also be rewarding if you both prioritize open communication and mutual respect." Okay, so to put things into perspective, what if we got to the deeper levels? The Moon person often craves stability, while Uranus thrives on independence. This means you may have moments when you want something different, and that's okay. Now, consider this. What if there was a way for the Moon person to satisfy their need for security while the Uranus person could maintain their independence? What if they could work as a unit, and both be happy? Well, it's absolutely possible with self-awareness, open communication, and the willingness to embrace change and new experiences. Now, as we come to the end of our exploration, consider that this is not just a relationship, it's a journey of self-discovery. Embracing change is just the beginning. How does this knowledge impact you? Does it change how you interact with others? Do you have a better idea of who you are? Understanding the dance between the Moon and Uranus can transform your relationships, offering incredible personal growth and lasting happiness. The best part? You can gain so much by diving deeper. Ready to unlock more astrological insights? Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to tap the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And because you've watched this far, I'll share a little secret. Next week, we're diving into the fascinating world of Venus-Mars synastry. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.